Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. Happy Monday to you. Okay, I have the Tarot Mucha today. I feel like just pulling one card to start with, and we should read the energy off of that. Okay, let's give these a shuffle. And again. And again. Okay. Well, we have the Empress card. Let's have a look. Let's study this card for a while. What can we see? Well, I noticed the feminine symbol. Okay, on the rock. It looks like a hardened heart. And it feels as if like this image has been like stamped. Like with a heated iron. Stamped into this stone. So it's been set in stone. You know how they say like nothing's set in stone? Well, that is. That is. I feel like she's itching her leg with her foot. You know, as if you've got an itch and you use your foot to itch it. And then she's holding... what is she holding? It's like a stick with an acorn on the top of it. From an acorn grow great oak trees. And then she has all this wheat and sea. Someone has an accent, wheat and sea. Because you can't quite see what's going on behind now. They look like rockets, NASA. Okay. I'm taken to the Kennedy Space Center, but like JFK, and then I'm taken to like his relationship with Marilyn Monroe. But then I'm taken to like Princess Diana's energy. Okay. Did they sacrifice all for love? That's what's coming through. The Empress card. Okay, should we read about the Empress? Should we have some coffee? Let's have some coffee. Cheers, cheers. Happy Monday. The Happy Mondays, are they a group? I think they are. I know there's a song called Blue Monday by New Order, but I feel that what's coming through is, what do you call it? Is it called a parable or a metaphor? I'm not sure. But one from the Bible saying about if you have like fresh wine, if you pop that into like an old wineskin, it would burst. Bang. It would burst. It's like this new way will not fit into the old container. No more Blue Mondays. Happy Monday. Happy Mondays. These happy days are yours and mine. These happy days are yours and mine. Happy days. We read about the Empress. The Empress is the embodiment of nature herself, the life giver, the sustaining love of the earth, offering its bounty. She is the source of all inborn talents, blessing each of us with unique attributes that will serve us in our mortal incarnation. The Empress nurtures these gifts within us, encouraging as a mother encourages her children to be all they can be. All creative achievements spring from her as wheat springs forth from the earth to feed its creatures. The Empress is crowned with dreamy poppies as well as wheat, for her power is not just in her earthly abundance, but in her feminine intuition and vision. She has great dreams for you and will help you bring them into being. Honour her by living a fruitful and grateful life. Key ideas: mother love, creative bounty, prosperity, nurturing care, female sexuality. Okay, I'm going to work off of this card for now. We should get a message from the Archangel Oracle cards to go with this Empress card. The energy is coming through as, no matter what's happened, it's like she's always remained sweet. Because the hardening of the heart here, it's not inside of her. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving and creative child of God. You are very loved. The Empress wishes, dreams, encourages you to be all that you can be. Remember who you are. You are made in the image and likeness of your Creator, so you embody aspects of all those qualities. Your inner divine light is pure and bright in truth, and no mistakes can undo God's handiwork of true perfection. Don't be afraid of your power, your magnificence, or your wisdom. When you succeed, you inspire others. When you change your life so that it's more aligned with your interests, you inspire others. Be powerful, be magnificent. This is who you are. Now, what was interesting, when I was reading the Empress card, my eye kept going to the Emperor, card number 4, and the writing in the book for the Emperor. And I've just got to remember where I was going with that. Oh, I remember. You are made in the image and likeness of your Creator. And it was the Divine Masculine's energy that was the catalyst for the Divine Feminine to emerge. So the Divine Feminine has been made in the image and likeness of the Divine Masculine. Michael's name means he who is like God, since he emanates the Creator's awesome qualities of love, power, strength, and unwavering faith. When you call upon Michael, your own similar qualities are enhanced and magnified. It's like attracts like. Ask Michael to enter your dreams and clear away any fears that are blocking you from fully enjoying and living your spiritual gifts and qualities. Michael works especially well with us while we're sleeping, since that's when we're more open-minded and receptive. We have courage. Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. In this situation, you need to act upon your convictions, even if others disagree. I'm protecting you from harm and guiding you to be a loving warrior of light. As you stand up for your beliefs, you're a role model for others. This is an important form of spiritual teaching in which your example gives others courage to also stand up for their own principles. I feel as if the Divine Feminine, the Empress energy, she gains courage through her Divine Masculine, and like it's time to return the favour. Ariel's name means Lioness of God, and she reflects these qualities including bravery, courage, focus, and elegant movements. If you notice images of lions or lionesses, this signals that Ariel is with you. Call upon her to boost your confidence and courage. So I call upon the Empress energy here to boost your confidence and courage. Okay. Cheers. We get a message from the Journey of Love. Okay. We have the break-in. Card number 65. Looks like a figure up there dancing. Looks a bit like the Fool energy. This looks like a dragon. And then this here looks like the feminine. Her hair. And her arm. Looks like the masculine is actually holding out his hand. The break-in. Card number 65. The painting is called Mystical Ecstasy. And the message: you are breaking apart. You might not understand it at all. There is not so much to be understood, but the simplicity doesn't mean it is easy to endure. You may worry that you are going too far, that you may not recover or ever come back together again. But what can you do? Can you hold back from the divine love that calls you, that lures you to becoming all that you are, to remembering your divine nature? Remember who you are. Well, you could try, but for what purpose? Temporary rest before the storm at best. So take the rest if you need it, and then dive into the storm. Let yourself be broken-hearted by the divine, so that you can become your truth, become all that you are meant to be. It is better to have the heart broken so that it grows, than to be broken-hearted by thinking that you must protect yourself from love. This oracle brings compassionate guidance that no matter what sadness or anger, despair or frustration you may feel, you are being pulled apart not by dark forces, but by the loving embrace of the divine, as it strips you of that which would keep you from your divine realisation. Let go and break. It is going to be the making of you. Okay, the poem's called Love. Love is a special closeness that sings from the heart, that warms my days and nights, that feels good, that makes me want to smile, that makes me glad to be alive. Love. L is for love. love. Excuse me. Let's finish off with a message from Rumi. The courage of your love. Card number 38. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. You can see the lion and the lioness in the background here, look. You must awake, my beloved, there is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You become aware and grateful to have been thus awoken. Ah, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. Remember who you are. Remembering who you are. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then, along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deeper slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb to be led to so many slaughters, the variety and opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. There is a Sufi story about a mother with her breast leaking milk. She loses her child, and once she finds him again, instantly lets him suckle for as long as he needs. A Sufi master nearby says to his students, "Do you think she would throw her baby into the fire?" And the students all say, "No, of course not." And the master replies, "Allah loves his children more than she, with enough tenderness to throw them into the fire." And so it is with love. At first, as a young heart, you want only comfort for your beloved. You cannot bear the thought of pain within them, even for a moment. Your own suffering is easier than bearing the suffering of your beloved. That young heart grows wise through experience. It becomes an elder, an ancient heart tempered by grace and rendered strong with compassion. This is the great heart that can hold the suffering of the world within it, and yet still find space for peace, for sweetness, for tenderness, and for rapture. This is the heart that shines with courageous love. It is willing to feel and bear all suffering without judgment, whilst gently holding it in the truth of what that suffering really is, the drying out of the mind addicted to suffering. This drying out is necessary so that love can ignite itself and transform dead wood into living fire. The drying out is a challenging and enduring process. The path of freeing the heart from the effects of a fearful mind is an initiation into great power. So many lapses will happen before the heart grows strong enough to overpower old patterns and surrender without condition or equivocation. When it is ready to surrender in such a way, the heart is free and allowed to simply be. Even the mind then, finally freed from shackles and joyfully submitting to love, declares, "Let love be, in whatever way it shall be. I can bear it. I shall take refuge in it. I shall not turn away from it. I am that love." You are an ancient one with a heart older than the mountains. You are being asked to free yourself from the too small loves of the youthful heart and come to understand and accept the wisdom of your mature heart. Your mature heart is not cursed with hardness or detachment, but with compassion and tenacious devotion to the cause that is most real and matters most, the quest for life of the human soul. Your ancient heart loves the soul and will roar like the lion of love at the wolves that will casually devour it. So trust in the courage of your heart. You are not cruel, you are not hard, you are not careless. You are passion personified. You are the lion of love. So allow yourself to be the lion, not the lamb. Stand true in your own heart. Cause trouble, make noise, be proud, and be mighty. Then rest. After all that savage divinity, rest and restore. For day after day you shall claim your holy lands and refuse to give them up to less noble creatures. Though you survey their manipulations and attempts to claim power with compassion, you do not underestimate them or relax your vigilance. You shall not allow, for even a moment, that falsehood be accepted as truth in your heart. This oracle comes with particular guidance for you. You are not to give into less than you are worth, or to the shaming stories of others, of our culture, that will cast your regal lion nature into the falsehood of beliefs that you have no choice or power. You are not to give in to the idea that you are victim and cannot free yourself from your suffering, or that you are less than any other. These are lies. These are petty deceptions so unworthy of you. Do not believe them. Roar at them until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath, and they lie dissembled, and they lie dismembered and powerless at your feet. Then intend that those bits and pieces in decay are lovingly returned to the Earth Mother, through whom they can be used to fertilise new life. I just want to repeat that part. Roar at them until the weak glue holding them together melts under the fire of your holy breath, and they lie dismembered and powerless at your feet. Then intend that those bits and pieces in decay are lovingly returned to the Earth Mother, which is the Empress energy here, through whom they can be used to fertilise new life. This oracle comes with another message for you. You have a challenge before you, or that you are now moving through. But you have what is necessary to succeed and overcome it. No matter how long it has endured or how big you have built that challenge up to be in your mind, no matter how unsolvable the issue appears to be, there is and shall be a victory beyond it, and it is imminent. This of course comes to you to let you know you are empowered to succeed. You have what is required within to do it, and that the time for your victory is drawing near. So do not give up. Instead, do the sacred honouring ritual as needed, and when you feel so inclined, open your mouth and roar love from the very depths of your being. Create a sound of truth for yourself. In that sound, you will hear the mightiest one of all, roaring along with you, saying, "Yes, love, I am with you, and together we claim divine victory." So we roar. How we roar. Say aloud, "I call on Rumi, Lion of Love, and my own wise higher self. I now choose to assert the dignity of my soul and the power of my heart. I release all lesser bonds based in fear and deception. I no longer need to hold on to these. I am ready for truth, and with unconditional love, I am protected, supported, and guided on my path to victory, held in guardianship by the unending power of love." So be it. If you feel the need to get down on all fours and roar a bit, do it with relish. Then you have finished your honouring ritual. I have finished this reading. Have yourself a lovely Monday. I will talk to you soon. Until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.